I gotta get this out. I live with anxiety and depression. I've lived with it and tried to fight against it for a long time. It's something I've been afraid to talk about publicly and openly. I wasn't born this way. I was molded this way. It's a burden and weight I've had to carry for decades. But for the most part, it was in secret. I was too afraid to tell anyone in public about it. Lately, a lot of unstable things have been going on. People are quitting and being vulnerable. So I decided even if I don't feel like I'll ever be ready, that it's time to reveal this. When I delete things, when I go on break, when I start closing off from everyone, that's the anxiety and depression winning their endless fight with me. I thought if I went to therapy it would end, or at least be quieter. Replace the bad thoughts with good thoughts, right? But the older I get, the harder it is to fight back against them, the less energy I have to get back up. I'm exhausted. How are you supposed to live for the future when all you see is darkness and emptiness? How are you supposed to be a reliable person when you can't trust yourself and you can't remember anything? How are you supposed to reach your dreams when you can't believe in yourself and stick with it? I think part of the reason I was afraid too is I worried people would think it's their fault. That couldn't be further from the truth. People are the ones knocking it off of me for a while. People's kindness and support keep it away. It's when I'm alone that it starts screaming at me. How am I supposed to build a future when I can't get past the starting line? How am I supposed to fit in when I'm in pieces? How am I supposed to get through it when time isn't on my side? I need to feel safe and stable, but it's always danger and unstable. No matter how many positive affirmations I do, I always crash back down again. I'm sorry. I feel like I should be stronger than this. Like I should do better than this. But there's always this feeling that hatred is 2 steps away. It's difficult to describe in words. It's like it's gripping me from the inside, haunting me. That is why I went with the ghost character. Because I'm a haunted person. I don't think there's any way I could fit this in a 10-minute video. Even now that nagging voice is saying, nope, this isn't good. So consider this my not good enough take. But you seem so happy. Why would you be depressed? Because I feel like I have to be happy. That I need to bottle up these negative feelings, lock them away, never speak of them. I've learned from my experiences in life that if you are unhappy, you will be isolated and rejected. You're ruining the vibe. Ugh, what a bother. Just get over it already. You're overreacting. Your sadness is making me sad. I don't want to be around your negativity anymore. So I started to suppress it. I started building walls and masking the pain away. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Nothing to see here. Nope, this doesn't bother me at all. Everything is okay. I can do it myself. I can do everything by myself. I got so good at it that I stopped noticing when I was lying to myself. Everything is okay. Then why isn't it working? I'm good. But I'm not. I can do it. I can't do this anymore. Just a glitch in the system. I'll be back to normal soon. Pretend it didn't happen. And the older I get, the more I struggle, the bigger it becomes. What started as an occasional wave started turning into plunges, like I was covered in this dark goop and I couldn't get the stains off of me. You know no one is buying this act, right? No matter how much you smile or laugh, this isn't you. You'll never be able to get rid of this stench. No, that's not true. I just need another do-over. One of these times I'll get it right. Really? Then where's the crowd then? Where's your friends now? No matter how many times you get back up, you can't change this. Why can't you just leave me alone? How am I supposed to create when you're always hanging over my shoulder? I can't succeed if you keep getting in my way. And as my world shrank, the raging internal voices got louder and louder. See? You're not good at this. You're wasting your time. No one wants this. Go away. None of this means anything. Give up! And I start to fall into it again. And I realize that I've stopped sharing. How many years has it been since I was really honest about how I felt? How many times did I not tell anyone how I was really feeling because I was afraid of how they'd respond? That every time I fall down and stop creating, that I'm going to be punished by the godly internet algorithm for it. That the more I try to run from it, the more it leaks out into everything I do. I stop connecting. I stop smiling. I stop laughing. I lock myself inside my room and pray the sadness will magically go away. I tried to create a happier version of myself without all my baggage. But the sadder I get, the harder it is to be consistent with it. One by one, the supportive voices leave my life, and I realize without that support, I fall apart. I see zeros around me, and all I can hear is, "You don't matter! You don't matter!" And it feels so fucked up that the same thing that causes me to create is the same reason I can't create as a career right now. But if I tell people that, what if they don't want to stick around anymore? I've been trying so long to purge this for myself, and I don't know if it's possible. What if I really have to live with this for the rest of my life? I feel myself falling deeper into it alone. The words of support fall away, and all I can hear is my failures. I've been in this pit for so long now. It's taken everything away from me. What am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? And I decide to take a risk, to try opening up about it. Maybe I need more time, but I want to pick myself back up again. It's always going to feel like I'm too late. Maybe I am too late. But I don't want to be alone in this pit anymore. I want to move forward as myself, whatever form that takes. I'm never going to be like everyone else, but hopefully someday I can be like myself. That I can like myself even when the room is empty. The next clip is a video I recorded a few months ago that I scrapped. I feel like there's some points there that I couldn't convey this time, so I hope you'll check it out, but if not, I'll see you next time. When you don't believe in yourself, everything is 10 times harder. What does it mean to not have self-esteem? What does it mean to be like that? Let me paint a picture of the person I used to be, because I feel like through doing that you'll be able to understand current me a bit more. Sorry if that's a bit meta. Growing up, I was a pretty shy kid. A lot of people think that if you're quiet, that you have nothing to say, but the truth is actually the opposite. I had so much to say, and I was so afraid of rejection that I wouldn't say anything, when in reality my mind was racing. I was constantly wondering what others would think of me, and if I would ever truly be seen. Would I ever find my passion in life? Would I ever reach my dreams? What is the meaning of all this? And because I couldn't face those thoughts, I would turn to addiction. When you exist with bad mental health, you feel like you're separated from everyone else, that they're surrounded by a happiness that you can never reach, not even in your dreams. I was an emo kid, and sometimes I still do feel emo. And I think that's part of why is there's this core feeling of loneliness and separation that even when you're surrounded by people, you still feel like you're completely alone and that it's never gonna get better. I don't know why, but my brain seems to be stuck in observer mode and existential dread. Like, I just wonder what is the point of any of this? What if I reach my dreams and I'm still depressed? What am I gonna do then? What if I get everything I want and then I find out that I still can't be happy? For a long time, the thing keeping me going was the idea of breaking away, and then I could be happy. And I'm just so afraid to say that I'm not happy. I just feel like if I'm depressed, then people will hate me and they won't want to be around me anymore. And I'm just so afraid of that I try to hide it because I don't want to let you down. But the more I try to hide it, the less happy I feel. And I miss being happy. I miss dreaming about the future and thinking that things could get better. And I just feel like an idiot because things are better and I still feel like this and I don't know why. I didn't want time to think because time to think meant dwelling on the bad things. And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop it. I was anxious about being anxious. I was sad about being sad. I was angry about being angry. And I was tired of being tired. I always felt like I could never be my true self around people. I felt like I needed to wear a mask, like I needed to hide who I was, that I needed to change who I was into someone who was better, someone less broken, someone less weird, someone less annoying. I tried that for years. I tried to give up on everything I cared about and be someone else. I thought maybe then somehow I could find happiness. somehow I could be accepted, and the exact opposite happened. I felt miserable. I hated myself. I hated my life. And I just wish I could go back to a time where I didn't have to think about these things anymore. I don't I don't understand this. I should be doing better now. I have friends. I have fans. I can do what I like to do. The truth is, the reason why I only talk about this stuff on my blog and don't make videos about it is because I'm afraid of it turning into an event like this. I don't want to release more negativity into the world, but at the same time, I want to feel seen. I want to feel like someone gets it. To me, part of why I feel so drawn to art when I think about it is because making art is being honest to yourself, being honest to others about what you're going through, the good and the bad. And so that is why I'm recording this video, is because sometimes I have bad days, and I'm not going to show all of it, but every now and then, sometimes I just want to vent. I just want to do something different. And even if I'm afraid, I want you to know that I have this side to me too. Uh, uh I calmed down a bit. I'm okay. Maybe it's a sign that to move forward, you also have to acknowledge what's going wrong too. Part of what got me back into being passionate about art again is I realized that I can use it as a tool of self-expression as well, and try new things that I've never tried before. Some of the people who inspired me in the first place also struggle with depression, and it was their courage and bravery that I thought was really cool, and so I thought maybe I should give it a try too. I'm sure I'm just having an off day, and as things start to go back to their usual pace, I'll feel better again. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any experience with depression and creative resistance. I'd like to hear what you have to say.